to do a little level grinding. And I'm not all too sure whether this will be enough. I had them for a while, but I haven't used them. As I said, I'm gonna get my revenge on that dragon, so let's go. Okay, now I need to go. Got my microphone switched onto my headset.
This is your lucky day.
Probably. I also learned a new dance that's really good. Break dance. Which will literally stop enemies in their tracks for a certain duration of time. Which gives me the edge to inflict some damage. And also currently the next ability I'm working on learning is a dance that adds haste onto my entire team. And if you want to see, I'll show you. The dance is called the Jitterbug, and I am very close to getting it. With this, I'll be able to sustain a haste effect on the party while dancing. And then I'll work my way to dirty dancing, which will allow my party to inflict critical hits while I dance. Now, Riku, still working on her sticky fingers, because I want to master slow proof and flee along with item hunting. And as for Pain, I've already got my hands on Excalibur and Magic Break, so right now I'll use their Mental Break to lower my enemy's magic defense, and this ability here is pretty crucial. Otherwise, I'll just get a nasty repeat of what happened last time.
Easy. You really think so? Let's talk! More fight! Hey, eyes on me! A little embarrassing.
Ooh, it seems like breaking work on the behemoth. Seriously, I need to get access to Libra or Scan. That way I know what these enemies' weakness. Well, not weakness, but like what status ailments I can and cannot use on it. Ironically, this would be a whole lot easier to work with if I had a fiery gleam. That way I can equip the Pain and Riku. And no, not the Riku from Kingdom Hearts either. With fiery gleam, it adds fire effects to my normal attacks and abilities. That way, when I'm just regularly attacking that dragon, I can still get that high damage because of its elemental weakness.
Hey, eyes on me!
Oh yeah, and also believe it or not, but I forgot to save on our last episode, so when I died, I had to make a massive repeat back from what happened. But thanks to that open opportunity, dang it, I managed to make some changes. Not to mention those changes which led to improvements, even better than where I started off at first. So before I ever fought that dragon, the amount of HP I currently have now is higher than what I had before, if you take the time to go back on the video. Not to mention, I was well aware that it couldn't sequence break the game, especially if I'm not recording it. So now, oh yeah, also here's one more thing that I completely forgot to do. Now, as I got them equipped, I changed the normal garment I was using from the first step, which had no really, well, I can't say it didn't have any no good qualities. I mean, it allowed me to use multiple sphere changes, but with the protection halo, it equips defense and magic defense by 5. So which means I should be able to withstand that attack the dragon used on me. I would have probably used this one to use life and Cura, but I think I'll save that for when I get into an area that really requires a lot of healing. I mean, of course I could definitely use it now, but I'm a completionist kind of person. Well, not 100% of the time, but I like to complete all the dress spheres I currently have, or that I'm using, before I just drop it and jump to another one. Otherwise it just feels unfulfilling to me.
Give me a Y! Give me an R!
Give me a break.
Hey, eyes on me! It's all in the wrist.
I also advise for you to top your health off before you run straight towards...
Aha! Found ya!
Ah, crap. Well, I just goofed up.
Think we need a password?
How about kick its ass?
This is getting old. Let's get moving! There ain't nothing I can't steal!
What a nuisance.
Well, that particular thing did nothing. Also, I should probably heal up.
Hey, eyes on me! Somebody? Anybody?
Aw, you have got to be kidding me. I knew I should have learned that haste ability. Well, that's a recap of what will happen when you do not make yourself well prepared. You're just ultimately screwed over. Just like that. Well, you know what that means. Level grind montage. Minus the fast tracking. And that's the literal music in the background kind of thing. So first things first, to do a recap of what I need to get. I'm gonna need to learn Jitterbug. And as for Thief, I'm gonna probably need... I'll learn First Strike. That might come in handy. And I definitely gotta learn Mental Break. Especially if we're gonna be fighting off magic infused attacks. Man, I wish these monsters could at least drop at least about like 100 EXP in a fight. That helped me level up way faster. One way to do that is looks like fight a monster
Golems at your
that's even
service.
stronger than I currently am now.
Hey,
Can't
eyes
risk
on me.
doing that. This might be the best place. I think the Commonwealth might be the best place to get some level grind. Okay. So this place is full of Field of Fiends. I am kind of interested in what might be at Bazel.
The Calmlands. Many summoners used to cross these plains, their hearts heavy with the weight of their pilgrimage. I was no different, but the Calmlands we knew have changed.
Ooh, I love these games!
I have 100 Argent credits.
Well, I have 100 open-air credits.
Playtime in the Calmlands. Attractions are scattered throughout the Calmlands. Talk to the attendants to play. You need credits to enter the attractions. You can purchase them from any attendant or win them if you're good enough. 2 rivals. Each attraction has 2 attendants. They represent 2 competing companies, Open Air and Argent. Talk to either attendant to enter an attraction. Each company uses its own credits. Open Air Inc., Open Air credits. Argent Inc., Argent credits. The attractions themselves are basically the same for both companies. Other tidbits. You can trade in credits for prizes. Keep in mind that Open Air and Argent each stock a different set of items. Be a good customer, lend a helping hand, and the companies will grow. Throwing your support behind a company is bound to have an impact. And as far as I remember, it doesn't matter which one you support the most. Because at the beginning, some of the stuff they have is kind of lame, but if you're trying to get it early, it'll prove beneficial to you. But other than that, it doesn't matter which one you support the most. I'm more of a neutral person, so I'll support both as equally as possible. Now let's see if I can get into the middle of a fight. Also, what happened to all the chocobos around here? That was fast. I learned first strike.
This is a little embarrassing.
Also, I can see a treasure chest all the way over there. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So I've already learned first strike, which that means as the beginning of battle begins, I'll act first. I can learn innovation, which raises the party's chance of a preemptive strike, and I can get stop curve. Although these two don't prove as beneficial yet. So I'll go back to learning Sticky Fingers, since it's one of the few hardest abilities to work with. You know, work with getting. And as for pain, I'm still working on mental break. Then I'll learn this one, delay attack. And if memory serves me right, this anti-spot should turn into delay buster. But I'm really interested in getting this one. Besides, maybe I should have focused on getting this first. I mean, it casts Berserk, Haste, Shell, and Protect. But while Yuna's in her songstress spirit, it would prove completely useless. Unless I equip that item which protects me against Berserk. That way, I'd still be in control of at least one of my characters. Along with adding status boosts with the other effects. But with how slow she is, it probably wouldn't work. But now that I really think about that again, with the haste effect, I'll be able to do it. Also, if you... Oh, there's a chocobo.
Hey, eyes on me!
Also, I completely neglected pure pain. And also, if my memory serves me right, of Final Fantasy X, which I will guarantee I'll go back on to play to add to this. That down here, if you have one of the key items for the celestial weapons, you present it towards this thing. And then you'll get a special sword for Titus. Or was it Titus? Who cares? I'll just go with Titus. Because it reminds me of when I played my first video game as a child. Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Unless it was my Bakugan Leonidas. Although I kind of wish they would have brought him back in Bakugan Battle Planets. You know, get Leonidas the time to shine. Just like how they always do with Draga. Because everybody knows that Draga is the most overpowered than any other Bakugan ever did. Besides, I remember when I was young, I stayed up 2 days straight just to complete the game. And also, it would have been 3 days straight if I bothered to go back to the Bakugan Battle Park and fight against all my rivals. And also take the time to collect all the Bakugans of every attribute. And last but not least, to max them out. Oh no.
Hey, eyes on me!
Okay, hands away. I forgot in this area you gotta account for poison and sleep, along with petrification. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta go around.
I'm on a roll!
Let's get moving!
I'm actually interested now. Step up to the Argent ink and take the load off. Got a hankering to play Reptile Run. I figure I can help you out with that. Actually, I'm not all that interested. So I want to see what they got that's worth buying. Absolutely nothing. Just all plain garbage. So I can get all this just from stealing from my enemies. Not to mention, I'm not all that interested. I did a gambling thing in Final Fantasy once. I think it was in Final Fantasy 15.
Well. Hey, eyes on me!
As I was saying, in Final Fantasy 15, the only thing I remember in there that I did was I was unlocking a bunch of abilities for my characters until I came across an ability that which Gladio had, which allows him to recover items dropped by enemies, you know, at a certain percentage rate. And the most valuable item that Gladio picked up was the platinum ingots. and I had 99 platinum ingots in my inventory. So I sold all 99 of them, along with the current amount of gil that I had stored up, because I didn't really have much interest in buying anything, because I can pick it all up just from fighting. Not to mention with all the DLC content you can just buy, it just basically became overpowered in the beginning, especially when you bought the Magic Tech armor. And with that, it made me completely untouchable all through a large majority of the game. And as I had that armor, oh wait, no, I'm not talking about the armor now. And as I sold all 99 of those platinum ingots, I basically broke the game's guild count. I had over 999 million gil. And basically I traded all that gil for the tokens or whatever that was used to gamble on the monster Coliseum fights, and just bought everything that I wanted. I bought the special Magitech engine from my Rebellion Type F and Type D. I got all the custom body paints. I even got some of my hands on some of the rare delicacies like the caviar, which I do have to point out was crazy, insane expensive. I mean, seriously, it was a nightmare. But it was worth it when I made it to the end game, and we did the end game. And 100% the game. So basically, by doing that, my Regalia has no need for gasoline whatsoever. I'm going to switch to the monster truck form, which also doesn't need gas. So I can ride around in that thing as much as I want. Although I'm not too good with large vehicles. Hard to maneuver with.
Piece of cake!
I mean, to be honest, Regalia Type F proved to be more useful than anything else. I mean, I can just fly across everywhere on the map. Not to mention, I did all the bounty hunts, so they're basically a bounty hunt rank 10.
Leave it to me!
Which gave me access to all level 99 missions.
Let's get moving!
And, as I did all of them, the final mission I did was take down the Adamantius, the giant mountain-sized turtle. Although that fight was pretty hard though. So I decided to just use the Ring of Lucius, or Luci, or whatever you want to call it. And I just drained all the life out of that turtle. Although I did have to use a lot of ethers to restore all that I used up.
Don't get careless. Fool me.
And then once I completed every single side mission, every DLC mission, there was nothing else left to do. I mean, basically done everything.
This is your lucky day.
I mean, it would have probably been interesting to add in the DLC to where we could see what Lady Luna Frey was doing. Although it was kind of a shame that they, although it was a shame though. because when I first saw the trailer for it, you know, before the game was even released, I thought there would be more to it, like a mix of Cinemax action kind of gameplay. Like how in the dream it looked like Noctis was fighting off an entire Imperial army by himself. You know, badly so I can't go in there yet. You'd think they'd probably throw more treasure chests around this place. Oh, there is one here. Although, what's the pile of scrap doing over here? Nope, nothing special about it. Although I'd be able to level grind much more proficiently if I had the lure bracer or something like that. An item that can increase the encounter rate like vastly. Just like a single step that just arouse another encounter with a monster. That way I'd be able to achieve the level I need, which I think should be about level 15 to level 20 to fight the dragon and to, you know, sort of complete this chapter. Because this is a really slow progression for me, and I don't like slow. I don't like anything that's slow. Kind of like when you go to a restaurant and you have to wait in line, or for when you had to go to school and then wait in line or wait on your bus to get there, and you like standing there and the bus should be there on the dot of the time that they're supposed to be. But nope, they just come like 15 or 30 minutes late. Heck, they even come an hour late. Then you just decide to go home. And then by the time you do, the bus comes right past you. I can't get past this area. Alright, I can't jump back up either. Ah. So now I got jitterbug, so I can use haste. Almost there with sticky fingers. And not that close with delay attack. Wait, how's it that Riku's only about 38? She's about 57. And she's like 73%. How's that work? Oh, okay, I get it. It's because I'm working with these hard ones that I get a slower progression rate than dealing with innovate and stock rate. If I was working with these two, it'd probably jump by maybe 40, probably like 45% done, or more. Whatever. I'm still gonna win sticky fingers. It says I'll improve my chance rate in stealing valuable items, such as accessories, to increase my stat boost the next time I had to encounter a boss, or maybe LeBlanc. Because ironically, like, say, like in an isekai anime, they always make those animes where there's just this one guy that looks not interesting at all, lazy, probably weak as heck, but he has a skill that's so overpowered it's insane. As for me, I think if they made an Itsuka anime where your character is just a thief class character, doesn't have that many good skills or capabilities except for stealth and pickpocketing, but your thief character comes across a skill that's actually insanely powerful, like a steal ability that actually lets you steal from the boss regardless of their resistance to other abilities. So, well, that main protagonist, who's also the weakest, comes across weapons, valuable items that are extremely valuable, and he just keeps it to himself at the time. Learns to hone his abilities and the items he picks up to make himself even more stronger. But of course, one of his friends or an acquaintance that he knows happens to notice how he comes across these valuable items, and then gets jealous, and then decides to frame him as if he stole or that he's been hiding these valuable weapons, armor, and items, all for himself, having him accused and kicked out of the group, practically thrown out of the very town or kingdom, whatever you want to have it located at.
The end has come faster than I thought. What can we do? I'll be there in 2 secs.
Oh yeah, as I say. And then he gets thrown out his own, and all the items that he had are taken away from him, leaving nothing more than the daggers or whatever weapon.
It's been 2 years since the Faith in Makalania Temple
that he
disappeared.
uses. It's just thrown out. No money.
They say it's affecting
No
not only
rare
the
items.
lake, but the
just
woods
the
as well.
clothes off his back. But only then, like say, in 1 or 2 years, if they manage to do a time skip, does he come back to save the people that betrayed and lied to him. Only for him to come back even stronger than ever.
Even today, it's also the place where I was born. I suppose that makes it my hometown, but I can't say that I have a lot of fond memories here.
Like say, like after he got kicked out, that he comes across a monster. Well, not a monster, more like a demon class enemy. Uses the abilities that he has, despite being completely unarmed, and happens to use a steal ability. And steals a pair of demonic blades, which grants him an immense level of strength, but it comes at a sacrifice. That he cannot gain any, well, let's just say like gold currency and EXP, because his weapon absorbs it to make it even stronger. Like one blade doubles his current stats, and the second blade doubles the amount of EXP gain and money gain, which makes that weapon phenomenally stronger. And in doing so, he manages to learn.
Oh, the High Summoner. I see you finally decided to join New Yevon. You do us much honor, my lady. Lord Braska, may he rest in peace, would be proud. I will summon the praetor immediately. I beg your leave.
Pushy, isn't he?
We should leave.
Hey, what's the matter, Uni?
Well, you see, there was this arrangement, with the son of the chairman of New Yevon. I turned the offer down, but I thought it'd be kind of awkward.
Yuna?
You're probably right. Let's go.
Huh? No, wait! Hey! Oh!
A pleasure, Lady Yuna. I am Baralai, Praetor of New Yevon.
So, you're the chairman's son?
Ah, as it happens, the chairman has recently resigned, as did his son, the Praetor. They were trying to take too much power. We had to ask them to leave. Now the younger members run the party, by mutual consensus, of course.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So you see, Lady Yuna, it is not I that was meant to marry the High Summoner.
Oh, my.
Not that we wouldn't appreciate your support. On the contrary, you'd be most welcome. I understand if your feelings toward Yevon are mixed. But I would hope that you could put that aside and join our cause. The world is changing, and there are many who are finding it difficult to keep up. New Yevon wishes to help those who feel lost in the winds of change. If you'll excuse me, there are matters which require my attention. Oh, and should you come across any spheres of Spear's past, please do let us know.
Nope.
My lady?
It's finders keepers. Rule of a thief class.
So, what do you think?
What? Pain?
I think I've heard enough. What now?
Oh yeah, as I was saying, wait, what was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah, now I remember. And then he manages to figure a way out as to gain EXP to level up, and to use the demonic daggers he has, which makes him incredibly strong at the same time. Oh man. Treasure hidden back there. And then he comes across other demonic enemies and manages to use his abilities and the weapons he picks up, along with the gear, to further strengthen his capabilities. Although there will be a lot of struggles, but I think that probably worth a good Isekai anime. But there is one thing I would like, an Isekai video game. Because I always kind of wondered seeing the game Shield Hero put into a video game, because I like that anime. Because honestly, I always thought the Shield class was pretty overpowered. Because they're capable of tanking attacks. In spite of them not being able to perform attacks on their own, they should be capable of using magic. Even if it is defense and like defensive magic, support magic, and healing magic. Because I mean, when you add someone like that and have them to add to your party, that would make you pretty powerful.
woods will soon be no more.
Let me guess, because sin is gone or something. And not to mention, probably all the faiths disappeared too. Let's see where Birdman went to. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Because, as it seems, I haven't really made much progress on this. I mean, I'm supposed to defeat that dragon by now. Well, in the last episode. But that's been kind of underleveled. Not to mention I have pretty bad luck. In both video games and in real life. Like, my luck is pretty bad. Like, you won't believe it. Like, one time I went to the store. It was kind of gloomy and slightly cold. Then before I even knew it, it just suddenly downpoured on me. And I didn't have any mode of transportation either.
Oh, High Summoner Yuna, forgive me for the grief I have caused you.
How have you been?
Well, with Lord Seymour gone, we Guado are hardly different from the dead.
Huh.
Many Ronso lost their lives at the hands of Lord Seymour. Those who survived swore vengeance for their fallen comrades. We Guado sealed ourselves away in Guado Salam and strengthened our defenses. But soon we no longer had the strength for even this. Now we live among the shadows of these woods.
Trommel?
High Summoner, do not trouble yourself to show sympathy for the Guado. We once walked willingly with Lord Seymour, never questioning, even as he led all Spira into madness. Lady Yuna, I cannot ask that you forgive us, only that you forget us.
Trommel.
Ah, that is just sad.
Ah, well, what brings the High Summoner to these woods?
Well, I'm a sphere hunter now.
A sphere hunter?
We, hunt spheres.
You don't say. Well then, please allow me to give you this. It is of no use to us.
Oh, wow, this is actually rewarding.
Thank you!
You found Pain's Special Dress Sphere. Full throttle! Special dress spheres, after changing to all dress spheres on a character's active garment grid, call up a garment grid with L1 and then press R1. To activate the special dress sphere, you scored the Unearning Path garment grid. Huh. Well, remember this, players. Apparently it is rewarding to talk to NPCs, no matter how futile it may seem. Now I wonder if I can follow it. Nope. Now I'm kind of interested to see what the dress sphere looks like. Except I probably can't use it yet. So, for players who might want to get their hands on some really overpowered stuff early, maybe you can follow from my example. Don't complete the first chapter. and do a little exploring, no matter how tedious it may, no matter how tedious or futile it may be. Because it just might surprise you. Because the first time I played this, well, I never truly finished it because I made some mistakes. I restarted. I never even found the full throttle. I mean, I managed to find Yuna and Riku's special dress spears. But I'm actually super duper surprised because I remember I found the unearning path somewhere nearby a mountain area. I know it wasn't Gagazet. It was like somewhere near down a path to a watery area where the shoe puffs were. And I found Yuna's dress here. Although I hope that doesn't make any change effect from me finding the other two. I mean, it probably shouldn't, as long as I keep an eye open and an open mind as to where to find them.
This is a little embarrassing.
Piece of cake!
Franakra! Oaka, Kadwidrana!
Lusawit, nakiktela ek vidama.
You squirt the key item. Alphabet primer. Still don't know my my Roman numerals. And I just saw a walker. Wait a second. Dang it.
This is a little embarrassing.
You'll pay for interrupting me. With haste attacks. Oh yeah, they should steal from it first and then kill it.
It's all on the wrist!
There we go.
Yeah!
They had useless stuff. Now, I wonder, what would they say? Although I can't understand a single thing they're saying. But as far as one can probably interpret, they're after a Waka. Maybe because he stole something, or maybe he owes them some kind of currency.
This is a little embarrassing. A little embarrassing.
There ain't nothing I can't steal.
We've got bigger fish to fry.
Oh, and I realize I'm already at level 15. I'm picking up a bunch of lame stuff from his chest. What more accessories? Or, in one of the memes, buy me more jewelry! Oh yeah, and also got a question for all the people who might be watching it. Oh, I can't go through here. Got a question for people who might be watching our video. What is the funniest YouTuber you've watched? Because as for me, the most funniest ones I've seen is Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Trimax, Serpella, and Team Star. Along with some others, but I cannot mention all of them into one video.
Awaka the 23rd! Where are you?
Oh, so that was Elbred Primer 23. Oh, and they've made the reference because Awaka is the 23rd. Okay. Follow that Awaka. Awaka is on the run from debt collectors. Go hunt him down, but stay on your toes. He's faster than the average merchant. Objective: find Awaka and corner him. Yeah, it would have been probably easier if they didn't stop me. Just to read all that, could have ran after him. So I just gotta catch Awaka.
Come get some.
Pain gets all the good lines.
Let's get moving.
Ooh, a fish scale. It's gonna keep them completely immobile.
Hey, eyes on me!
Oops, got a little too trigger happy. Well, at least it's blind. Huh. At least I got two abilities that I can stop them in their tracks. Borrow time and break dance. I'm just disappointed it won't work on bosses. So what's the point of learning that ability if it doesn't work on a boss, or even a mini boss?
Na 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 na.
Oh wow, that is a lot of EXP. I need to find more of them. Nearly 150 EXP each. Come on, why did they make me stop and just let them run off like that? It'd be easier to catch them if they don't do that.
Oh me, oh my, what did you say? Don't move an inch, I'm on my way. These woods grow lonely day by day.
Now I'm actually interested in what those three just disappeared to. Chocobo!
Wanna sing along? This is a little embarrassing.
A dragonfly orb. I wonder. Is Is that an accessory or is it just a used item?
Want to sing along?
Oh my god, I'm getting so much experience. I have to remind you, I cannot do any editing because I am bad at it. I have no skills whatsoever, and I don't really have that much of an interest in trying.
I can do this blindfolded!
Go ahead.
This is a little embarrassing. Listen up!
Na 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 na.
Wait. Ah, crap, now I'm confused on which way you went to. Almost forgot. Check on the new item I got. Yeah, it's not in the items list. So it might be a piece of equipment. The Dragonfly Orb. Guards against stop. Okay, that item is kinda useless because I haven't come across enemies that can inflict stop on me. Okay, I lose an extra boost on 20% HP, but I can raise magic and defense by 10. Nope, not worth it. Besides, I got my hands on a lot of HP right now. Although it never hurts to change what I equip. Like this muscle belt, I can put on the silver bracer to increase magic use. Because I noticed how Riku loses a lot. A lot of magic. Okay, that might be a better improvement from what I currently had.
Hey, eyes on me!
Oh yeah, and I also gotta remember to utilize my Pilfer MP skill. So that's the reason why I have that. Steal my enemy's magic to replenish my own.
There ain't nothing I can't steal!
Ooh, getting closer to learning Dirty Dance. Oh, and she's not too far from learning Sticky Fingers. After that, I'll probably learn Innovated Stop Proof. That way there won't be any need for that Dragonfly Orb. If I manage to get my hands on at least a second one. And I'm about, I could say about 50.01% for delay attack.
Let's get moving!
That fish is going belly out. You scored the accessory White Ring. I think that allows me to receive half the damage from ice magic while also being able to cast light magic like ice. Ugh, I cannot talk today. Run. I cannot fight that guy. I honestly hope this is the right way I'm going. Because in this particular area in the game, I seriously can't make heads or tails of where I'm going.
Let's get moving! laser turret.
Yuna! Marimas!
Come on, why do I keep encountering these things? So that thing's completely immune to all status ailments. I can't scan it because I don't have that ability. And even if I did, I'm pretty sure that thing has too much HP to be considered a low-level monster in this area. Dang, I thought that person had something else to say about a walker running. My, I certainly have a lot of visitors today, don't I? Which means Awaka is here.
It looks like you finally caught up with me. Awaka at your service. I bought the travel agency from Mr. Rin, but then the temple nearby sank to the bottom of the lake. And business sank with it. Just my luck. Now the Albed have come to collect and are not in the mood for excuses. Think ye could give old Awaka a place to lay low? For a while? I'll find a way to make it up to ye, I promise.
And also here, Awaka's
What do
actually
you
telling
think?
the truth.
Sounds like he's in trouble.
If you call the Albed, he's just gonna make a run for it. And the next time you make an encounter with him, he'll make you pay an extremely outrageous price for equipment. And not to mention the equipment he has is super duper special. Like, you know, with all your garment grid, dress spheres. Yeah, he's got an item that allows you to access that power regardless of not having the sphere grids for it. Dress spheres. But if you do let him hide on the airship, he'll give you a discount which will make it much more affordable to buy these things. Which, later on, if you happen to stumble across any extras, if you manage to look carefully, you can sell them to the Hypello that's on the airship to get about 25,000 gil for each one. And also, I mean, all you need is just one of them, of these special equipment items.
Thank you.
So I suggest letting him aboard the ship, because you'll also score this as an item, the Ice Queen Garment Grid. And basically there's nothing left to do here for a while. Oh, never mind, I don't want to be here anymore. So as the XP in this area, that's not even worth it. Not to mention, as long as those white spirit and tiger things are lying around, I'd be screwed either way. Especially if they team up with another fiend. probably save before I just run ahead. Besides, if I die here, I lose all the progress I made. And I made a lot of progress. Got in my hands some valuable items that will prove most beneficial to me. But I'm still in search for a fiery gleam.
Guess what? Riku finally overcame her fear of thunder. Know how? She said she camped out here for a week.
And she didn't get struck by lightning? Nope, that's the true reason why she's not afraid of lightning. Because there's no fear of lightning striking down on a person.
Nice knowing you.
Wait a second. For some reason I have a strange feeling it's a treasure chest around here. I don't know why. I feel it in my gut. Either that or I'm just hungry. Oh, that explains why I feel as if there's a chest around here. There was one. Now the feeling in my gut is gone.
You got it? I'll steal it.
Ah, that's what I forgot to do. Always steal from a new species of monsters to see what they got.
You're not getting away.
Confident, huh?
This is a little embarrassing.
Ooh, a bomb fragment. Down like that will become very useful. There we go, leveled up, and got a light curtain. And like that should come useful when I go back and fight the dragon.
I'm gonna kick you in the spleen.
Spleen?
This is a little embarrassing.
Are you sure a fiend like that even has one?
Let's get moving.
A wall ring. Not like that will actually become very useful for defense. purposes. And more light curtains. So I won't need the mithril glove anymore. Casts Shell and Protect when HP is low. Ah, that's basically the same thing Pain has. Except it's generally her ability. It'll come in useful. There you go, everything nice and organized.
On me!
Ooh, treasure. I can always use a phoenix down. Lightning Gleam adds lightning elements to attacks and skills. That one seems more useful. Mainly because with that, it ranks superior over this. Of course, I take less lightning damage and it can cast thunder, but it consumes my magic. But this will generally make my normal attacks lightning element. And whether what skill I use will also have lightning on it. So it may decrease my health some, but it's worth it to do more elemental damage. Although I gotta remember the monsters I'll be fighting. This is a bit cheeky, but worth it. Fat guy's just hungry. What the heck's that supposed to mean? How fixed are they? Really, they are? I mean, as long as you're not getting lightning struck on top of your head, you should be glad.
This is a little embarrassing. This is a little embarrassing. Want to sing along? Na 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 na.
Ugh, that's what I was talking about earlier. Gotta be careful with what enemies I'm fighting. Otherwise, equipping a lightning beam is a big backfire right at my face. If I were to strike that thing while wearing it, it would absorb the lightning attack. Scored the accessory black choker. The same one which you can equip to knock this. Which would boost.
This is the part where you get hurt.
His healing rate. Yeah, I don't know why my brain just stopped on it.
Don't hold out on me.
Wait, what? Oh dear God, no, I'm using up all my stuff. And I'm not even controller. Ah, great. I wasted a good light curtain. Forgot about this. Didn't even know an Ocho comes here in the Thunder Plains. Ever since there's no plantation in this entire area. And this thing is here.
Hey, eyes on me!
When fighting this enemy, always cast darkness on it. That way its attacks are completely useless. That was my mistake not casting it first.
This is a little embarrassing. Duck soup!
Duck what?
Yep, that dragon's gonna read the
You're
day
not
kick
getting
me
away.
twice.
Confident, huh?
Besides, like they say, beat me once,
Hey,
shame on
eyes
you.
on me!
Beat me twice. Also, shame on me. But beat me third times, and that's the last straw. That's not how it goes, but who cares? There you go, blocked off.
Worm.
All right!
Oh no, don't you try taking the credit, you're confused. Literally.
Leave it to me.
Looks like I'm working my way on to learning Dirty Dancing, and I'm actually pretty close. Although I still don't get, why is these two still blank? Am I missing something? Nope. And I'm learning Master Thief. Kinda reminds me of the word Master Chief. First. And I'm almost there to learning delay attack. And also you guys can't tell, but my dog just walked up into my room looking at me. Wondering who I'm talking to. I'm only getting stronger.
Let's get moving!
Okay, gotta learn that Western Drakes cannot be silenced.
So what's next?
Well, I've certainly gotten stronger. Now to save my progress, because I'm gonna probably cut this video, because we're getting pretty tired. Not to mention I gotta eat something, because my brain is running out of fumes here.
Hi there!
Because all I'm doing right now is just keeping my finger on the X button the whole time. So I'm not really doing any strategy, I'm just spamming. But hey, when it comes to a lower grind, that's what I do it. Just,
Let's get moving!
I should have probably maybe stayed in the forest area. Because they, at least you receive like 100 EXP for almost every fight. I mean, I'm receiving a good amount here. I want more experience. Except the heart of the monster.
Salon, home of the Guado. You remember, right? But the Guado are no longer here. Some people think they deserved all that happened for what they did to Spira. They have a point. But it seems like such a sad way to look at things.
Oh god, I'm not even supposed to be here. This is LeBlanc's hideout. Well, at least where that red door is. That's where she resides at. I think I might have just sequence broke this game to a certain extent. Who am I kidding? I broke it to a far extent. Oh yeah. Shouldn't be here. Remember that guy's a jerk. Besides, you'd think you'd probably stay at an inn, but nope. Huh? Wait, did I already come here before? That couldn't be. Also, this is Toby's place. But why is that chest already open? Besides the cutscene shown, it proves that I haven't been here yet. Oh my god. Guards against slow and stop. Add silence to attacks and skills. User can cast silence. Venom Shock adds poison to attacks and skills. User can cast bio. Gold Anklet guards against petrification. Angel's Earring guards against death. And Pearl Necklace guards against pointless. I still don't know what pointless is supposed to be. I guess I could say it's a pointless skill. Oh man. That was actually pretty good.
The Far Plane, a place that unites the living with their memory of the dead. I've thought about going in so many times, hoping that I might see you there. But I never have. I think I probably never will.
Because he's not dead. She literally just said it herself. It connects the living with the dead. And Titus isn't dead because he's back in his own timeline or version of Spira. Wait, no, Xanargan, in his own world of Xanargan. Now, if I'm right, there's some decently strong monsters out here. Although, they're not that strong, because even these old geezers can fight them off. Oh, maybe except for bandits. Yeah, it would have been fun if they added that as a mission. Defeating some bandits. Not to mention, if I remember, fighting some bandits rewards me. Okay, I have got to remove that ray. Or gleam. So it seems like it's giving me more trouble than it's worth. Especially since I'm not fighting enemies that aren't resistant to lightning, or that it won't try to absorb it. Wait, where's the muscle belt? Oh, I'm already wearing it.
This is a little embarrassing.
Oh, dang. 500 damage. And I'm almost at level 18. Oh, at least weekly in pain. Goodness, still got a ways to go. Good job at it if he's asleep. Ooh, finally! I learned delay attack. Hey, and I was right. Next is delayed buster. But I'll ignore that for now and work my way for this one. Assault. I'm still surprised I haven't gotten this yet. After all those fights, I didn't get Innovate. And I'm not too far from learning this. That means I can drop the songstress thing and switch right to Gunner. Which I probably said in my first episode, that Gunner is basically OP in any video game and in any anime that involves transfer into another world that is either primitive, uses magic, or that's ruled under a kingdom, which uses magic and swords. But there's nothing about magic guns. Man, I wish I had the lure bracer. It's like level grinding so easy. Oh, this thing's an albino. I wonder if it has anything valuable to steal from it. Oh, that's pretty good. And its attacks are really weak. Special stress spirit housing the soul of the proud warrior. Use no weight abilities like the fiery Aestus or the debilitating Wizen to hurt the enemy. And now I'm too convinced to fight the. I'm really getting convinced to fight the dragon with that. Except there's a cost to using that. Once I managed to activate that ability, only that character activates their special sphere will be present in the fight while the other two retreat, and the person who participates in the fight will gain all the experience. Which means that I will gain no experience at all for it. Oh yeah, and also if you manage to pay attention long enough, you should remember that I picked up Owaka, the 23rd, I think. And I gotta help him with his debt issues by giving him all the gil that I have acquired after my fights. And apparently Owaka's debt is 100,000 gil. And all I have to do is buy stuff from it. Which will also be beneficial to me, since I have a low stock of a lot of these things, like holy water, because I remember that the dragon put curse on me. So getting a few of these wouldn't hurt. Oh wow. It takes in all the gil I have. But every bit counts. Except now that I feel as if I'm well prepared for the fight up ahead. I will go ahead down to Xanarkand, fight the dragon, and claim my bounty. And then after that, I'll end the video here. Get some rest. Because I am at the brink of exhaustion right now. And now I come back even stronger than ever. Oh, and also I better not forget to put on that gleam, the yellow gleam on. So my attacks had that elemental damage. Do as much damage, and for pain, she does a lot of damage. So giving her the extra boost in defense and the muscle belts, prove beneficial. Although she should honestly have this. The magic resistance. There's the Yuna that has this one on. Now everyone should be ready. And also, I think I remember there are no enemies in here that can absorb electricity. I mean, or lightning attacks. And apparently I'm so strong that even LeBlanc's goons can't withstand a single hit from me. So now, like the cautious hero in the anime, I am perfectly prepared. Except for most other games, they allow you to equip more than just 2 accessories. They at least let you equip 3.
Let's get moving!
Wait, can you just absorb electric damage? Come on, you just had to be in order to do that.
Hey, eyes on me!
Okay, cannot risk fighting those things again. And I learned the final ability. Huh? So... it's still left blank. Well, I guess I can work with Black Mage now. We're gonna. Or even better yet, I can wear the Festivalist dress sphere, which makes me practically overpowered in the fact that I'll be fighting something like that. A dragon. Still working on that. Should probably work with Stop Proof first. It makes more sense, it's the lowest. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. 17% for assault. Who cares? Besides, I'm already done with the songstress. Oh no, I just remembered. I can't use that dress sphere. It doesn't have that many abilities for me to work with. God dang it. Guess I'll have to stick with this for now. Cookie, no. Do not interrupt me while I'm making my video. I'll be finished in a few minutes. I am 100% ready to go. So now I'll be ready to take on that stupid dragon in the secret room.
Bring it, punk.
Wait, electricity doesn't work on that thing? You gotta be kidding me, that doesn't work. Hey, Cookie, no, get from under my table. Said I know what you're about to do, and it ain't happening. Not while I'm here.
Aha! Found ya!
Attempt number 3.
We're not alone.
Think we need a password?
How about kick its ass?
This is getting old.
Haha! There we go, my attacks are doing at least 100 damage.
This is a little embarrassing. Sayonara! A storm of magic rages within me.
Oh wow, I just beat it like that. I guess y'all could probably do what I did. And it's probably just use the black mage the whole time. But getting that lightning gleam gave me more elemental damage use. And with pain just maxing out in strength and defense.
What? It's only half a sphere!
It made it even easier.
All that for nothing.
Well, it can't hurt to take it with us.
I can't believe how much this place has changed.
Oh, thank God, yes. I completed this. No! Cookie. Stop being disobedient. You know, just sit on the airbed, alright? Besides, don't just hop on top of it.
Go wings! To win Kudiduk!
Rao, Ipakusa.
What's awesome?
Wow,
We're getting reports of an awesome sphere. Looks like it's already drawn quite a crowd. The reports are from Kilika Woods.
I want that sphere.
It's as good as ours. Let's scramble.
Who is the leader? I am. I give the orders around him.
We're listening.
Let's go! Party! Party!
Ugh, I hate that last part. It was the party thing. Well, end the video off here. Oh wait, I can't yet.
Can you guess where this is? It's Kilika Port. The Youth League helped rebuild it. Now it's a bustling town. At the time, everyone was grateful, but lately, well, there have been signs of trouble.
Okay, now I can end the video off here. Right after this. check the new accessory I picked up. The amulet. Raises magic by 10. And the irony is I could use that, considering the unit's now on the black mage. So this raises magic defense by 20, and sacrifice of 20% HP boost. I'll raise my magic by 10. And also looks like I'll get Innovate next time. Along with Pain, learning Assault and Delay Buster last. But other than that, while I'm using the Black Mage, I can learn Fira, Blizzara, Thundara, and Watera. The level 2 versions of Fire, Blizzard, Water, and Thunder. After I learn these 4, or I can hurry up and learn Focus to raise the user's magic, which would come in great use if I happen to come across another enemy with elemental weaknesses. But other than that, I'll save here, end the video off. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell to be notified of my next video, because YouTube is not making it easy for us YouTubers or beginners to have our videos well known out there. Oh yeah, and also this is a secret. Just leaving with that little tidbit before I truly end the video off. So, bye.